Welcome to SOENCO, your partner in turning product ideas into reality. When you're developing a new product, the battery isn't just a component, it's a foundational choice. It affects size, weight, performance, cost, and even how your product gets certified and shipped. At SOENCO, we help you get these decisions right early. The first question to ask is, how will your product be used? Will it run nonstop for days or weeks? Can it be recharged regularly or only used once? Will it sit dormant most of the time? This helps determine whether you need a primary battery, non-rechargeable, or a secondary battery, rechargeable. Primary batteries are great for long shelf life or one-time use, like greeting cards, medical devices, or wireless sensors. Rechargeables are best for products that need repeated use, like wearables, smart home devices, or handheld tools. Balancing energy and power. From there, think about what your product needs more of. Energy, which means longer runtime, or power, which means handling higher loads or bursts of activity. You can think of energy as the size of a fuel tank, and power as how fast fuel can be delivered. Some products, like cameras or motors, need short bursts of high power. Others, like trackers or IoT sensors, just need to sit power for months at a time. Balancing these two is where most of the real battery trade-offs happen. Physical constraints. Next, look at the physical constraints of your product. How much room is there for the battery? Does it need to be thin, curved, or lightweight? Battery formats include coin cells, cylindrical cells, prismatic blocks, and flexible pouch cells, and each has trade-offs in energy density, cost, and manufacturability. The earlier you define the form factor, the easier it is to design around it, not the other way around. Voltage and compatibility. Don't overlook voltage requirements. Many electronic components need a minimum voltage to function reliably, and different battery chemistries provide different voltages. Lithium-based batteries, for example, offer higher nominal voltages than nickel or alkaline-based batteries. Using a higher voltage cell might reduce the number of cells you need, simplify your circuit design, and save space. Environmental and safety considerations. Will your product be used outdoors, stored in hot cars, shipped globally? Environmental conditions like temperature, humidity, and altitude all impact battery performance. Lithium-based batteries can operate at lower temperatures, but require strict safety controls to avoid overheating or thermal runaway. Depending on your market, you may also face regulatory and shipping constraints, especially for lithium batteries, which affect packaging, labeling, and distribution. Shelf life and standby time. If your product might sit unused for months before activation, like a backup device or retail gadget, then shelf life is key. Primary lithium batteries typically hold their charge for years. Rechargeables slowly lose energy, even in storage. This is the kind of detail that's easy to miss up front, but critical to long-term customer satisfaction. Cost, volume, and supply. Of course, cost and availability matter too, especially in large-scale production. High-performance batteries often cost more or require longer lead times. Sometimes it's better to choose a slightly less powerful battery that's easier to source and integrate. That's part of why early planning pays off, not just technically, but financially. There's no single best battery, just the right one for your specific product, use case, and goals. At SOENCO, we work with product teams to identify these needs early and make confident, informed design decisions. Whether your device needs to last a year, fit in a tight space, or ship globally without hassle, battery selection is where smart product design starts. Have a product in mind? We can help bring it to life. Visit SOENCO.com to get started.